I'm about to take this next level to the next level.
Let's see. Yeah, if there was ever... Wow, this is going to be so much easier to navigate.
Ooh,
Whoa!
higher resolution
They turned into
is
worms?
not your friend.
Higher resolution is not your friend. Oh. This game was made for me.
Looks like they've returned to their basest form. Because they started their lives as worms, and then they became these blob monsters, and then vaguely humanoid blob monsters. But wait, there's a blue one? A recolor! Surely he must be more powerful.
The blue one? You mean that guy?
Or maybe he's not blue so much as he has a blue sheen on the helmet.
Yeah, it was just because he was in the dark.
Ah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is pretty good. Transformers was hit and miss, in my opinion.
I love Beast Wars.
All of the Teenage Mutant Ninja... Well, every one of these shows that ever had, like, the just generic human kid that was somehow special and important.
Yep.
I hated those. Like, as a kid, I was just like, you do not belong in this
That's why
continuity.
That's why I actually really liked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that had come out in the early 2000s. Because April O'Neil and Casey Jones were adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were adults and they were interacting with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themselves, aside from Michelangelo, who's obviously going to be the goofy guy of the bunch, the other ones acted very maturely.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I liked the 3D Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that came out somewhat recently. Like, back when we were still in college? I think it was... Yeah, we were still in college for that one.
I didn't see much of it.
I watched an amount of it, especially because I had access to every episode when I was working at Nick.
I feel strong.
Because you were working on the games, right?
Yeah, you straight up could just, like, pull up the entire library, which is kind of nice. Not
Didn't
super
you do,
necessary.
it was like a turtle run cycle or something? Or...
Yeah, I did a turtle run cycle.
Safety
Gosh,
first.
wasn't that part of an art test, actually?
Ooh, a big zorcher.
I think so.
This key will be a great way to open a door.
I just remember you did a turtle run cycle.
Yeah. I did a, shoot, what was it called? Mutant Mayhem? Which is like the first project I worked on at that place, which is real cool. And then they had me work on exclusively SpongeBob crap, and I got real sad.
Well, it was like
yeah.
our one friend that
More
worked there that worked on the Winx Club for all her assignments, and she's like, I'm done with fashion. Because most of the Winx Club games are about dressing the characters
Well, yeah,
up.
because they had her make
Makeup.
the way. She specifically was in charge of doing Winx Club dress up 1, 2, and 3 back to back to back, and they specifically requested her every time. And so the company we were working for effectively couldn't say no. I mean, what were they going to say? Like, she's sick of it, so no. And so they forced her to just keep making Winx games.
I admit, though, when I was in, what was it, late elementary school? I think that's when Winx came out. I watched a lot of Winx.
Oh yeah, I can totally understand why you'd enjoy it. And, these aren't even attached.
And for me,
Come
it
on,
wasn't
General Mills.
the
Better than this.
sort of like the girl drama, because they were at a magic academy, if you will. They each had powers and abilities and such.
Yeah, I mean...
And interestingly enough, I believe the main character, she was raised by humans or something, or it was one of those situations where a person finds out that they have special abilities and they're completely out of their element and interact with a bunch of other people that have known all their lives about their powers.
This is the rocket launcher.
What were other interesting toys that came out with television shows and stuff? Sky Dancers. I remember the old 90s Sky Dancers and Dragonflies. That was the sort of like boy-oriented version of it. Where you
Dragonflies
had-
is kind of good.
You had the dragon pilots.
Now let's flip that switch.
I liked the animation style of Chaotic. That was one of those card games.
Wasn't that the one with... Yeah, I remember
You could
that.
get codes from the television show so that you could add them to your online accounts. But I never got mine to work.
I think I got it to work, and then I was just kind of lost interest. Because the anime was, like, it was very okay, but I think I was too reminded of Transformers.
If it isn't a yellow key.
Well, what was interesting was the kids were teleported into the world, and they were actually interacting with the card characters.
Oh. I'm out of ammo on this thing. That's why I'm not doing
And you were
biscuits.
stuck on that. Yep.
And now they're all stuck on each other.
Fortunately, they're very slow and they can't turn around.
Except for that guy, who is ready for me. There we go. This is such a goofy, dumb thing. Pretty sure there's nothing up on any of these boxes. I'm trying to be thorough and find every secret, but I'm not doing a very good job of it.
Oh, yes, and people in chat are bringing up Barbie. Yes, I watched a lot of Barbie movies, but most of them were in 3D by the time I got around to watching them. But I played quite a number of the Barbie PC games.
Wait, they made a Spy Kids show?
Specifically Detective Barbie. I loved
What?
Detective Barbie when I was a kid.
They made a Spy Kids TV show?
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, they made a Godzilla TV show after the 90s one.
I heard the Godzilla TV show was actually, like, legit good.
It was fun. I liked it. There was a Ghostbusters one as well. I think there was even a Beetlejuice animated show. Which is hard to imagine, but yeah, they had one.
Man, they actually brought the maze back. This maze was awful. I tried replaying this a couple years ago, and I actually just could not get through this level.
Really?
Yeah, it was super freaking hard to navigate. Especially in, like, the worst resolution ever. It's a lot easier now. But effectively, imagine if every single one of these Mandragoras was like a tree. Well, obviously a tree.
Open sesame.
Was a,
I feel stronger. I didn't
each
think
one
it
of
was
these
possible.
Mandragoras was a, have fun back there? Wait.
Do you have the
hold
red key yet?
up. Aha.
You're not going to jump the environment, are you?
Speed tech.
Maybe you can't. Maybe there's an invisible wall.
Probably. Nope.
Oh,
Speed tech.
oh wait, you can go outside?
Yeah, if I wanted to. But this is a secret.
Whoa, safety first.
Memo. Alert for all scientists. Be warned, we're watching with well-intentioned worry exactly who's warming up which worthless, waterlogged, or waxy wares. Weekly written warming waivers reserved for the worthy will welcome widespread without willful... will become widespread without willful compliance while the wayward wrongdoer is wrangled. Watch out. Wiretaps, walkie-talkies, and watchdogs will all wage war on this wretched, wafting weasel. This wanton worker's whereabouts will be worked out via whatever witness information can be weaponized. My wrath awaits.
Wow. Oh,
And
there's the
my
red
school
key.
counselor said I'd never be able to solve a maze. Look at me now.
It's not really much of a maze, though.
Notice how instead of become, I said welcome? It was because I was anticipating more W's.
Yeah.
And it was like, nope. They
You
sometimes...
can't hide from Fred Chexter.
Ooh. Who's this? What's this one?
Dunno. I just want to see if there's any loot.
Day 42. Evil Intelligence. Deep below the base, in a maze of uncharted caverns and lava vents, brave scout teams have discovered a hulking monstrosity they've dubbed the Phlegm Brain. Wait, is this supposed to be Mother Brain or something?
Yep.
that appears to be able to command the entire Flemoid horde in a telepathic level, and we theorize that it has ordered its minions to disable all communications and capture the remaining personnel in the base. As such, we have barricaded the doors and are prepared to resist as long as we can.
Weird that speedrunning went from how fast you can beat a game to how fast you can break it and get to the end, then back to beating it. Speedrunning is fun to watch. I really love watching speedrunners. Celeste specifically has always been a joy of mine. For me specifically, I'm real big on speedrunning. TASBot specifically. Like dual assisted speedruns are just magic. I love these sound effects.
It'd be kind of crazy to have a segment of our channel that's just playing old nostalgic games.
I actually want to do that.
But then that means we'll have to play Detective Barbie.
Oh.
Since we were on the topic of old shows.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I mean, ideal. And you'd probably have to play it. I'd rather particularly... Okay. I would rather put most of my time into good nostalgia games.
I mean, I remember them very fondly. There were alternate endings, and it wasn't necessarily dependent on... It was randomized, actually. I thought that was fun. Never knew who it was going to be next time.
Yeah. Get up here again. I guess it was just this way.
Let's see. I wouldn't ask us to play too many of the Nancy Drew ones, though, because there are 40, 50 of them at this point.
I just don't want to spend, like, too much time on, like, old games.
Yeah.
Oh, we're right at the end.
This is the end?
Yep. Pretty sure.
I feel stronger.
Maybe we got one more.
This looks like the mine.
This is the end. Yeah.
This is the mine.
Well,
that's
where they found the thing.
Yep.
Let's see. But yeah, I would enjoy playing some older games here and there as kind of like a sort of
a lot of tunnels.
Series, like kind of like going concurrently with one JRPG at a time.
Yeah, it's like how we'd play Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy early on, because that was one of my nostalgic games, and you got a chance to play it. One
bit of advice that I had heard from, gosh, I don't even remember. But specifically, one piece of advice I got starting my channel was, early on, nobody gives a dang about what you play. So play what you like and play what you're good at so you can get used to commentating. Mm-hmm. And then after a certain point, you're going to have to start focusing on like a niche or something more important.
We have no niche.
Well, we do. It is everything. I mean, for the most part, our niche is very much just like, is this a game that other people spend a lot of time playing? The answer is usually no. You know, there's a couple of games that we cover that are,
if I had a gaming niche,
popular.
It would be atmospheric puzzle games and RPGs.
Yeah.
I bet this opens
which is unfortunately like the worst niche.
Yeah. I know.
I'm not trying to throw shade, it's just like the tragedy is story-based anything is usually just like, aha.
I didn't think it is. I knew it.
Memo. An apology to all scientists. Fine. The Flemoid forces floundered my flurry of funky food fumigation foreclosures. But fear not, the frustratingly fruitless and futile forage for the fleeing fragrant flavor fabricator has been finally figured out. The fearsomely fiendish fall guy was a forcible fallacy taken at face value. Frankly, the feverish freak was me all along. Flabbergasted, flummoxed, frightened, don't feel fatally furious or failed by the fragile free market foundation of all of this fracas. My fervent feelings is so fleeting, forgive and forget. Wait, is to fleetingly forgive and forget? Really? Wait, they're apologizing for being the one to have caused all of this, and then they're saying, just forget it? Come on, no!
Justice. Pretty sure I've been up here.
Is there a secret area?
There is.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a new one.
We probably have to find the way around.
Yeah, so I think we have to come back later-ish. There's probably another area. Soundtrack's actually kind of good.
Do.
I mean, it's very much the kind of thing that I would never listen to on my own. But it's not bad.
There you go. You got one of them.
Yeah, one of the two. That other one's... Oh, that's the door.
In the wall.
Yeah. We go all the way back down for like 2 seconds. So wasn't there another thing? There was that there. This here might give some people motion sickness, to which I apologize.
Yeah, I think the thing about going down the hallway swiftly is that you have all those beams.
Yeah, it's not great. Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. So, whatever the access is to that secret...
Must be beyond. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it might be in the yellow quarter. Could be wrong.
Door.
Does that take that door?
Yep.
A ham bone. Anything behind
Anything
the
in the
waterfall?
waterfall?
What?
No.
What?
I like how they encourage you to have your vegetables by just
Oh yeah.
offering plates of them.
Yeah, Hi. These guys are just here. See, Remix is pretty good. The original OST is on Spotify. What? I love that trend. Just games putting their entire soundtracks on Spotify. Old or new. Doesn't even matter. Like, we were listening to the Jet Lancer soundtrack the other night, which is pretty good. Except for, like, there's 2 songs that are not so great, and I'm like, oh, they fit well in the game, but they're not great for easy listening. Gosh, I don't know. What other remake? I'm just actually kind of in this like weird nostalgia.
What other remakes have there been?
Well, yeah, because like we did Final Fantasy VII the remake, which is dang good.
I mean, didn't they do Spyro?
Spyro, which is dang good.
Mm-hmm.
Link's Awakening, which was a masterpiece in both forms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's the secret behind the waterfall.
A different waterfall, yes.
Right.
Can you jump up or... No, there's still a guy there.
That's why. I was like, why can't I get past?
Checks list. Roommate wanted. Why don't you read this one?
Looking for someone to move in ASAP. My last roommate recently disappeared in an as-of-yet unexplained volcano-related incident. Bummer for sure, but I'm still going to need someone to cover half his rent. As a bonus, the room is fully furnished, and you can have all of his stuff. Great views of the waste incineration towers and mine shafts. I'm flexible on the security deposit. No pets.
Out of my way, Gate.
I don't remember Actually, walking on that stuff is bad for you. Ooh.
I would think you'd take damage from it.
I don't have the red key.
Maybe you'll get it down this corridor.
Probably. Just trying to find that one secret that was kind of hinted at earlier. Not that I really have to. But yeah, what is the most unlikely remake? Because this was it. What's the next most unlikely remake? Bubsy? No, it has to be a good game.
Afraid of heights? Ha! Heights are afraid of me.
Like,
let me think it over.
because it can't be a bad game. Rule number 1, it has to be a game that was beloved. You know, interestingly enough, there was actually a like weird Atari Pong reimagining nonsense
Oh, interesting.
that they offered to sponsor a series on that, and I was just kind of like, I don't think so. Maybe it's good, but it just looked kind of weird and bad. Yeah, so I wouldn't go with a Bubsy remake, if only because Bubsy is way too much... Whoops. This is dumb.
I've never played it, but I wonder if anyone would do, say, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
You know, Conker's Bad Fur Day is not a bad series. I don't know.
Really, I just wish that they still had the ability to make more Banjo-Kazooie games.
I mean, they do.
But they made Yooka-Laylee instead.
Yeah, but there's nothing stopping Microsoft from hiring. Well, I mean, I'm sure there are reasons why Microsoft would not just hire.
Another key.
Oh, shoot.
Another
Well, not Rare.
successful
They
mission.
still own Rare. Gosh, I'm actually running real low. I got this one. See, Chrono Trigger would probably be unlikely. Yeah. And possibly not necessary. I don't know. I was watching somebody play Chrono Trigger recently, and I was like, this game still kind of holds up.
I would
One
like
step closer to saving the
modern Knights of
squadron.
the Old Republic.
That's how
Someday?
I get it.
Must
Yeah.
have opened something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand why BioWare went with Mass Effect and then Dragon Age and such. Because those are their own IPs. They didn't have to worry about Star Wars in that context.
Oh yeah, we do want to go this way.
You can't hide from Fred Chexter.
Actually, this is it. Hey.
Mm-hmm. Day 64, our last hope. My small band of survivors has now been locked in this room for over 15 days. We have supplies to last for months, the advantage of being stranded in a nutritional facility. But boredom has begun to creep in. On top of everything, every hour we hear another Flemoid testing the door locks of the room that we're barricaded in. I fear the moment when they gain the ability to ooze underneath the door and reconstitute themselves. Some have pointed out that our communication silence should provide a clue to the IFS to investigate. I still have hope.
I hope there are more lasers up here.
Oh, you're in minecart!
This is not expected.
Minecart ride!
Commander team would be
I
interesting.
love going fast.
I'd be pretty cool with a commander team. Something. I would love to see modern ID make a commander team game that plays exactly like Doom Eternal, but it's significantly more family-friendly and charming.
Watch out! You're in their lair. Yeah, you don't stand in the stuff. Also, how did your armor get down?
I've been shot a lot and I haven't actually replenished it in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the green stuff does not actually cause problems.
Interesting.
Yep. My hand stopped loading. I have no hands.
Uh-oh. That's an interesting bug.
Not actually a particularly big deal. It's kind of amusing. Okay. Alright. Whoop!
Oh, did you miss something up there?
Yeah. Missed a couple of things. There's an armor pickup here.
I feel stronger. I didn't think it was possible.
And then there's a secret behind the waterfall.
A slime waterfall. This Zorcher is big and strong. How majestic. Like me. Majestic and sticky.
So this is the BFG.
It's always the slime waterfall. Least expect.
Hello.
Oh, did you go into the final room? Did you miss going to the upper door?
Hey, Flembrain. It's me.
That's the fun brain. I think?
Yep. Nope.
Wait, you didn't pick up everything else? Oh, wow.
Please help us. We're stuck.
Don't worry. I'll get you out of this gunk. Okay, let's make a break for it. We're almost there. Oh, no! Gotta break free!
Thank you. We gather here today to honor those Chex Mix warriors who've paid the highest price to secure our safety and freedom from the Flemoid menace. My heart is heavy with grief at the terrific loss of nutrients to the Flemoid hordes, but filled with gratitude for our heroes who did not perish defending Bazoik and stand here today receiving our highest honor, the Chex Dallion of Bravery. Without their relentless courage, we would be deprived of the precious nutrients that contribute to the health and happiness of every citizen member of the IFS. So, on behalf of the entire galaxy, we thank the Chex Mix Squadron. You truly are the perfect mix.
By this point, I'd been battling the Flemoids since '96. So it was time for me to throw myself back into my greatest adventure of all, fatherhood. As you may have expected, I apply the same intensity to home life as I do my hero life. I don't run errands, I sprint them. I don't take temperatures, I give them. I stung the spelling bee, and I grill with the strength of 10 dads. Do I miss the life of adventure? Sure, but heroic fatherhood isn't just about me, it's about the youngsters, the next generation. Fred Jr., Fredalina, other Fred Jr. Just look at their triceps. They'll be saving the galaxy in no time. Yep, looks like my heroing days are over. Oh no!
Wait, why did they show the mom? Was the mom going to be Wheatley? Or
Probably.
Wheatney?
Other Fred Jr.
Other Fred Jr. Wait, is it canonically is he Fred?
Yeah, his name is Fred.
Fred Chex?
Yeah. Sequel idea. Other Fred is sick of Fred being in the spotlight. Here comes next villain to take the Fred name. Oh gosh, this got really loud.
It is really loud.
Why is this so loud? Alright, let me crank that down. There we go. That's better. I did not expect this remake, but I really enjoyed this. It wasn't very long.
I like how they had that little recap of, since 1996, I've been experiencing fatherhood.
Well, no, I've been blasting Flemoids since '96.
Oh, I've been blasting
Then I
them
retired
since 96.
for-
Then it was time for...
Yeah.
Then it was time for fatherhood.
So I bet you get like a little epilogue for each character. Maybe. I don't know.
Really? Wait, could you get to play as the other characters?
Yeah, you can play as the other characters. I'll load us into a level. I mean, I'm assuming it's the exact same
We
thing.
probably have different dialogue at the very least.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
think?
very minor amounts. If I were to do anything, I'd probably just do the same last level.
Oh, there's
over and over
General
again.
Mills.
I don't know, the Pretzel Mix one. Oh, the other characters haven't released yet. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, there's Other Fred is sick of Fred gaining all the spotlight, becomes next villain to take the Fred name. I would enjoy that, just evil Fred. Evil other Fred Jr. Yeah, we need Chexter. So they do have the other characters voice acted.
Yeah, by the looks of it, they do.
Yep. There's
Oh,
the
then
original
they-
Chex Quest team.
Special thanks to all of them.
I would be totally cool with them remaking the Chex Quest trilogy in this style. Because, like, that only took us, what, an hour and a half?
No Flemoids were harmed in the making of this game.
But I had a very good time. And I remember spending actual hours playing it back in the day.
Yeah, and so you don't have the ability to play the other ones yet.
So unlock Chex Quest multiplayer codes through the select packages of Chex Mix, Chex Mix Instagram, or ChexQuest.com.
So we have to buy the cereal to get the other characters. Is that what it is?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we want to unlock, all right.
So if we want to unlock the other characters, we have to get Chex Mix.
I
Wait,
think that's only for
wait.
multiplayer.
Oh, wait. Is Chex Mix a combination of all of these characters?
Yeah.
Just salt, pretzels, wheat, and normal Chex. Who's Dr. Orion?
It's the rye, like, chip thing.
The rye chips. And then the McBread.
Yeah. It's like the little, like, wavy.
Huh.
Yep.
I suppose I've never had Chex Mix before.
You haven't?
No?
I actually rather like Chex Mix. I would not mind buying some.
Because here we've been talking about cereal this whole time, but this is actually about the mix.
Yeah, it used to be just a bunch of scientists.
Wait, really? You're gaming the system?
Hell yeah.
But this defeats the purpose of
I'm still gonna buy some Chex Mix.
capitalism.
I'm just not gonna load this game back up.
They're... Why do they keep the codes the same? They should have changed up.
Probably. It is what it is. I don't think it matters. Bam.
And this
So,
is why things
Pretzel.
have... Wait, you're going to be pretzel? I wonder
You
if...
cheated not only the game, but yourself.
Last
Yes.
week, a volcano exploded on planet Bazoik, launching particles of rock into space. One of these asteroids was captured.
Okay, we can
and brought to-
probably skip this.
Except then we don't get to see the robot's entrance. We missed the robot dude's entrance, though.
Okay, fine. We can rewatch it, see if it's different. Here, let's pick a character that actually has a voice, at least. Let's be this character.
What character did you choose?
The rye chip thing.
You want to choose the Doctor? Doctor
Yeah.
Strange equivalent?
To volunteer is to presume you control your own destiny. Why are we so drawn to space? Because it is there.
That's cool. So there are slightly different...
Such a dismal planet. I would prefer not to linger here.
I like her. She is very sophisticated.
And they also changed the aura around the screen.
So it's like her eyes, how they're glowing and misty.
Yep. Looks like she still has the spoon, though. So yeah, slightly different helmet, probably a little bit of different dialogue. That's kind of fun. I don't think I will...
because
cord?
the thing is, you're gonna have to watch every beginning cutscene and then
Yeah.
every end cutscene. They probably have a nice end cutscene for every character.
Yeah, so there's a very real possibility I might just slowly chip away at playing every single one of these. I want to see if there's some, like a cheat code that I could get at some point that just gives me all the weapons.
Oh yeah,
from the
now we
start
can do
with, like,
multiplayer. What does
ammo.
that do?
Uh,
Do I need a controller?
yeah, you wanna grab the controller next to you?
I can see what happens.
I will be Shane. Oh.
Wait, is this a 4-player thing? Wait, no, now I'm player 1.
Okay, you wanna grab the other controller?
Okay. Is this going to be a competition to see who kills the most stuff? Or do we have to kill each other?
No idea. Alright. Okay,
Wait, no, okay. I finally...
you're 2.
I'm 2.
So I'll be Pretzel.
I suppose I'll be Wheatney since we haven't seen her yet.
Sure.
IFS Research Center. We have a time limit and we have a number of Zorches.
Suit Chex Factory. I'm pretty sure... Oh, gosh.
Are we just zapping each other?
I
or...
think this is, yeah, competitive mode.
Oh man, the controls are...
So slow.
Yeah, they're very slow. What will you even look like? Oh, I got sorged.
You did. Alright. I kind of hate this.
This is painful.
This is actual painful. It's honestly, like, the kind of amusing part is I'm getting some very sweet GoldenEye vibes. Like the real slow movement or slow turning sensitivity and some other stuff.
Really? Come on. It's because I have to inch it to aim at you properly. That or it's the weapon that I have.
Let's see. So this is until 10 kills. Can I do anything with that? The answer is no. Oh gosh, turning is evil.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to strafe or what. What? Did you pick up the shotgun or something?
I have the plasma gun. Okay, can we stop though? Turning makes me hate myself.
I want to be able to kill you once. Are I pressing the button? What's going on?
Yeah, you're 100% hitting me. I am decked out in full.
You probably have tons of armor
with the
or
best
something.
available-ish weapon.
It's all about speed.
You see, I'm probably not going to be able to turn around before I get you. Why are we even playing this?
I know.
You stop laughing.
Let's stop.
You stop laughing. This
So
is...
here's the question. Seeing as I saw Jazz hanging out in chat for a little bit, making goofs. when do we get the stumped playthrough of Chex Quest multiplayer?
The turning is hideous. At
Yeah,
least
it's
with
real
controllers.
bad. We can absolutely turn it up, but like I hate that kind of PvP anyway. It's not my thing. But it was fun for a little bit.
Oh, fun for you, most definitely.
Yeah. Do a little. All right.
You shush.
Anyway, thanks everyone so much for watching this bite-sized snack bowl of nostalgia. I guess now we wait for Chex Quest 2 HD or HD2. I don't know. It probably won't happen. Gosh, I would play it.